It's funny, I can see everything with my third eye. Howdy folks. Sometimes I get so keen, just generally like before I say hi, I start speaking out. So we have to do our greetings first. This is after all why the page is invented. But today has just been a very funny day. I've just been feeling that I'm under scrutiny. I won't say such words because we don't want to amplify the situation. So I guess if it's happening to me, it's happening to other high vibrational people. But what we can do is just ignore it. Protect yourself. Because speaking out your affirmations aloud is like that's not the correct word. I've forgotten what the word is I'm looking for. It's a newly acquired word, but it's a kind of a form of protection. But this is what we have to do because, yeah, it's like, as I told you, it's like, you know those motorbikes or those speed cars, I forgot what they, drag cars or whatever, and it gets louder and louder. So this is what's happening spiritually. They haven't been able to phase you, so you know it's getting louder and louder to try and stop you in your tracks, but nothing's going to stop me in my tracks. You know, I've come this far and I've overcome the worst of the worst, so I'm not going to buckle down for anything less. So you know, and I remember growing up as a child as well, there's a situation, and I like to be cryptic, but when I was growing up as a kid, my family was probably under secret societies because they know what timeline I'm coming through and stuff. So I come through that bloodline to heal it, even though I might not even be related to that bloodline. So what my mother used to do, which kind of got to me, was we'd argue, and I always felt growing up, how come she was never phased, never stressed? When I was stressed, it got to me, but then we'd have an argument and then she'd go and buy the stuff that I like, say Perrier water and all the stuff that I like, so then I'd end up feeling quite guilty, you know, instead of my mother not getting me anything, you know, she'd get me what I liked, and then I felt guilty. So that was part of the torture, because you know, you're an empath, you know, obviously you're going to appreciate when people do things nice to you, but obviously you're going to protect yourself when somebody does something horrible to you. So then you'll be in kind of turmoil. Oh, I've argued, but then they've done this nice. So yeah, there's a situation like this at the moment, but regardless, you have to be tough. You have to be really tough. I'm going to even be even more cryptic. It's like somebody's fallen under the influence of somebody else because somebody thinks that they're really clever, that if they delegate all their energetic stuff to somebody else, then you know I won't be any the wiser, but I am. Because one thing about my superpower is that I can see straight through people. So like, you know, you've got Superman and he's got his X-ray vision, you know, like laser. That's exactly the same as me. I can see through somebody's soul. So yeah, but all I say is let them try, because that spirit is keeping them strong. So like the same for me, if I wasn't protected by my ancestors, my spiritual team, you know, angelic team, I wouldn't even be here. So like these people are still only at it because of the entity within them. It's the entity that's keeping them alive. At the time the entity decides to remove it themselves from that person's body, they won't be here any longer. So yeah. And then today I had an incident where somebody was just super glued, their ego was just out of the world, and they decided to try and be, you know, my competition, and when I wouldn't want any of it, they turned quite narcissistic. I'm just like looking at it and shaking my head, because you feel like occasionally when I'm pushed I will snap, but then I will reclaim back my energy. You say that 3 times. So even though they think that they've got your energy, you've made that energy, you've messed up with their head. So that energy that they're trying to give to the demon inside of them is not that pure, because it's got my empowerment in there. And you can't give your energy to somebody else if your strength and your empowerment is there. You know, it has to be a certain type of energy, it has to be a certain type of recipe, and I don't give them that exact recipe that they're after. So yeah, I'm just living my best life and just smiling and just like Neo, dodging all the spiritual bullets, because you can't get me. So yeah. And then universe will show me exactly what's going on from who, what, whatever. So anyway, I even voiced what happened to somebody that I know, and they said, oh, don't let it ruin your day. It's like it's not. So because I'm talking it out and I want to heal now, I'm going to make this short and sweet. It's just look after numero uno. Do all your self-love. It's me, 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 me. Nobody else. Everybody else can take care of themselves. It's like I was even on public transport and somebody's going to me, where's the way out, type of thing. People don't like to use their brain. It was a particular nationale who are huge and vampires. I just ignored her. It's like I can't be asked. You know what I mean? I'm beyond that now. It's just that I'm bulletproof when people just want an energy vampire me. I just ain't got time. You know what I mean? Same as I can use my brain. I have to use my brain to answer you. You can use your brain to figure it out in the first place. But some people are so lazy. That's the way that they're made, because of the entity in them. It has to be constantly fed. Not with my energy. It's blocked. So anyway, on that note, people, have a wonderful day. Love and love. Take care.